Welcome back to Mass Appeals. Just a few minutes ago, we made a delicious shrimp cocktail, and now we're going to pair it with some drinks. And joining us to mix up those cocktails is Greg Long. He's the bar manager, Mission Cantina in Amherst.
How are you, Lay?
This makes me think it's springtime, and your drinks are a little springy themselves.
They are. It's almost beer drinking season, so we got to get ready for that. And I picked something that would pair nice with what Tom and Alberto did today.
So these are cocktails that are mixed with beer, is that right?
They are. We're going to make micheladas. The thing about micheladas is they vary from region to region, and everybody thinks they make theirs the right way. Sometimes it's beer, lime juice, hot sauce with a salted rim. You also see what some people call it a Michelada Cubano or a CIELO ROJO.
But at its base, a Michelada is a beer cocktail.
It is.
Okay.
They're both with beer. And you'll see the CIELO, they make it with either tomato juice or clam juice and some different hot sauces, Worcester sauce, and fresh lime juice. And as Alberto stated, these are also great hangover cures for the people who were in Holyoke this weekend.
That's made true. So we're doing it with beer. We have Modelo here. Now, can we crack some?
Absolutely. And you can, I just picked out Modelo today, but you can make them with Corona or Tecate or Negra Modelo. You know, Mexican beers traditionally are the way to go, but whatever you like. The nice thing about these is that, like Bloody Marys, they're subjective to your taste and what you prefer, and there's really no rules when you make these drinks.
All right, so how do we get started?
So we're going to start off. I'm going to have you salt a glass.
Okay. Any glass is better when there's a rim on it.
Absolutely.
So this is just a good old salt glass?
Yep. Just kosher salt with a little lime juice to do it over, and we're just going to put a little bit of ice in there, not too much. And we're going to start with the lime juice hot sauce michelada. So just a nice squeeze of lime juice.
Okay, fresh squeezed lime juice. You can probably get the ones in the grocery store that it's already pre-done for you.
You can. You know, we always prefer fresh squeezed lime, and it's pretty easy to do. About 1 lime per cocktail.
Okay, that's a great indicator.
And,
that makes it easy.
You know, you can squeeze it with your hand. You can get a lime squeezer, and then
a little bit of beer.
Yep.
Is it this easy?
Yes. It is.
Huh.
So these are really easy cocktails to make.
Well, you know what? It's funny because a lot of these Mexican-style beers, they want you to put a lime in it anyway, so this is kind of putting them together.
Save you the trouble.
That's just great. This is going to be the perfect complement to that, too.
Yep.
Right now, what's our second drink?
So now we're going to do either a Michelada Cubano or a CIELO ROJO, which means red sky.
Okay.
And this time I made a cayenne pepper salt rim for this.
Cayenne pepper salt
just
rim.
A little cayenne mixed with some kosher salt.
Interesting.
Just to give it a little extra kick. This time we're gonna throw
a little bit of ice in there.
Always with the ice. A little bit of lime juice. And I pre-made this mixture. It's a mixture of Maggi, which is a Mexican. It's similar to a soy. You can use soy if you don't find it in the markets.
Like a soy sauce?
Yep.
Huh.
And some hot sauce, some Worcester sauce. You just you mix it, and I just pre-mixed it in this. We're just going to pour a little bit in it.
And do you think you could buy most of these things in the international food section of a supermarket? And if not, maybe a specialty market? For the most part, there are some specialty stores out our way that carry this Maggi.
But everything else you most certainly can, and if you can't find the Maggi, you just use soy sauce.
Soy sauce, all right.
So today we're going to use Clamato, which has a little bit more flavor than tomato juice, but if you don't like that flavor, you can, of course, use regular tomato juice. But
and then some more beer?
Just dump a beer on top of it.
Why not? When you're pouring a beer like this, do you want to tilt the glass or do it straight in?
You know, with a beer like that, it's not going to have quite as much head as, say, you know, a draft beer or an American beer.
So you can probably pour directly in.
You can. Just the thing that I always try to stress and do is don't have the liquid come up so high that it hits the salted rim, because then that's going to spoil the flavor.
That's true, yeah. And
whether you're making a Michelada or a margarita,
it'll quickly become a very salty drink.
Give yourself a little room.
So
there it is.
Paired with this, if you're not thinking about spring by now, then I don't know. You should be.
It's right around the corner, everybody.
It is, yeah. Ignore the flurries that may or may not happen tonight. It's a pleasure having you.